Gonna see if I can do this one. Because it is relatable. Absolutely. Everybody's felt this way at some point, especially young men. So I present to you a classic Jesse's Girl. Here's a friend. Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine. Lately something's changed, it ain't hard to find. Jesse's got himself a girl, and I wanna make her mine. And she's watching him with those eyes. And she's loving with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know, I wish I had Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Why can't I find a woman like that? I'll play along with the charade. There doesn't seem to be a reason to change. You know, I feel so dirty when they start talking. I want to tell her that I love her, but the point is probably 'cause she's watching him with those eyes. And she's loving him with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Why can't I find a woman like that? Like Jesse's girl. Wish that I had Jesse's girl. Why can't I find a woman? Why can't I find a woman like that? Ha. And I'm looking in the mirror all the time, wondering what she don't see in me. I've been funny, I've been cool with the lines. Ain't that the way love's supposed to be? Tell me, why can't I find a woman like that? You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I want Jesse's girl. Why can't I find a woman like that, like Jesse's girl? I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Yeah, I want Jesse's girl. So, I have a question for you at the end of this. Did he know Jesse's girl before? Did he lose chance with her? Is that why he was so upset? Or is this just a case of love at first sight for both of them? Are they both fighting over the girl? Does Jesse know? These are questions I won't answer because why the heck not? It's my video. I can ask questions at the end if you like, or even if you don't, because it's my channel. And oh, I also want to know. This is my personal question. Um, what would you guys like to see in the future? My eventual intent is to not just sing the song with a karaoke background because I feel like that's going to get. I'm working on a special project that will have me have more play and more to sing for you because I'm especially with the new bylaws on YouTube, uh, because they don't want artificial voices on stuff like that. And I don't know if these karaoke covers, these karaoke videos qualify as being artificial. There may come a day when you can't find karaoke on YouTube anymore unless it's completely instrumental because it has voices in it that aren't necessarily your own. You're uploading it to YouTube. But I am I was planning on doing that anyway, trying to learn uh an instrument of some kind so that I can actually play it. Hopefully it'll pick it up to this microphone. If not, I'll have to rig something else up. We'll have to see. I'll have to test that out once I finally get to a level where I can that regularly on my that, and this is another thing. Would you like to listen to my practicing journey as I try to learn these instruments, learn these different things for the channel? Would you like to see those? I would really like to know. If you don't, then please post a comment down below saying you don't want to hear the practice, hear the journey. You just want to hear the finished product. I completely understand either way. Um, I think personally, myself, I think it's always interesting when somebody has a journey and they post it on their channel just to make everybody see what they're going through. Um, but I've got things that are working that I can do for you. That's why I'm going to be the game bard. Bards, they do just about everything. They do music, they do instruments, they do storytelling, they do jokes. I can do a joke for you real quick. I will actually do that. Uh, but first, I gotta tell you a health update. Uh, Apparently, people have been asking me in my family to wear orthopedic shoes. Apparently, they think it would help me. I said, it's not going to help me very much. They argued with me. Well, needless to say, I stand corrected. Uh, that's just a joke. Just a little joke. Some of you may know this next one. Some of you may not. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Yeah, yeah. That's that. I know it's corny, it's cheesy, but you love it. You know you love it. The, um, but y'all have a great night. So I gave you some jokes. I gave you some music. I asked you a few questions. Answer those questions down below if you watch all the way to the end. And if you've watched all the way to the end and you're not subscribed yet, please do so. I'm growing this channel slowly but surely over time, and I do all kinds of things. You could actually you down below. There's a bunch of original stuff that I've written. That's songs, stories, bits and pieces here and there, and there's also a bigger project that I'm working on called Johan's Creative Vision. That's also down there. You want to click it good. Now here's where it gets really fun. Uh, the cover that you just heard? Yeah, that cover right there. Um, you can view it again. Yes, you're welcome to do that. I don't know why you would, but you certainly can. You can wind it back to the beginning and watch it all over again. Watch me fail. Uh, or if you don't like this cover, there's a playlist. There's a playlist down below. You can click that playlist, and it will give you more covers. More music, more singing. Yes, you like. Okay, here's the deal. Even if you don't like it, share it with your friends. Share it with your friends. Share it with your buddies, because that allows me to get more views and reach more people. You don't like me at all? Okay, share it with your worst enemy. At least they'll get torture out of it. Yeah, yeah. Let's spread the love, spread the hate, spread the whatever. However you want to slice it. Spread this thing around. Um, but with that, good night, everybody. And remember, God bless. And I'll see you in the next one, okay?